Hey everybody, how you doing? I hope you are all doing well. I wanted to hop on and talk about this Mercury retrograde that's taking place and share some of the things that really kind of stand out to me and see if you all are noticing any of these sorts of things, because I'm super curious to hear. Everybody's kind of got a different perspective, a different take, and yeah, just wanted to pose a question. So my name's Tabitha Jane. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you, those of you who follow me. Thank you. I hope you know I'm grateful, and I hope that what I share strikes a chord, just gives you some different insight, a different perspective, just validation. And those of you who are new, hey, welcome. Thanks for hopping on. Anyways, so this Mercury retrograde, I have noticed 5 things that really kind of stand out to me. These have been consistently very dominant. And I wanted to hear what your thoughts are. So, number 1, emotional, mental backtracking. What do I mean? Just things that I thought I had moved beyond, challenges that I thought I had conquered, are resurfacing, not necessarily in my physical experience, but really in my mind. And I'm finding more and more, I call them oh, nuts. Totally went blank there. I'll have to share with you later if I remember it. They're like, anyways, yeah, it's totally gone. They're not real thoughts that indicate how I feel or how I view things. Thought stories. That's what it is. I call them thought stories. That's where my brain does what it always used to do in the old programming, the old way, and wants to take me off on these nasty, crazy tangents. And as soon as I catch it, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not how I feel. And then they stop. But the thing of it is they're kind of getting sneakier and slipping in more and trying to pull me down more, which has taken me off on, okay, a whole other thing. So yeah, I mean, it's like that kind of thing is what I'm talking about. Not necessarily life. I mean, life is life. And, you know, we experience what we experience to have that experience, whatever it may be. But it's more of, like I said, the thought stories that are pulling up old things that are like, I totally feel ambivalent about. I'm done, I'm past it, but yet my brain is trying to resurrect it, and once I catch it, it's like, it's not a big deal. But my brain wants it to be a big deal, and I find that interesting. That kind of segues into the second thing I've noticed is I'm getting a lot of insights, a lot of inspiration, a lot of intuition, but they're coming in bursts, you know? I've got a painting I've been working on for 2 weeks now, and I can't get into that constant flow state. I've got about 6 articles. I've got about 6 articles I'm working on right now for my blog. And again, I can't seem to get into a constant stream of flow. It comes in bursts. And it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, boom. And when it strikes, I mean, it's like I've got to be on it. And when it dries up, if I try to force it, I hate what I did. So that's why so many articles and so many different paintings and just all these different things, because they seem to come in alternating strikes. I don't know if that's something y'all are experiencing. And, you know, one of the things going back to the number one, the thought stories and the emotional mental backtracking, that's an article I'm working on. Well, actually a couple. But, guess you're going to have to wait for the article. I'm not supposed to share it right now because it went away. That's what happens. Comes when it's supposed to and dries up completely when it's not. Third thing I've noticed is kind of odd sleeping patterns. It doesn't seem to matter what time I go to bed. I can go to bed at 11, I can go to bed at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, and 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, I am awake. I may or may not stay awake, but I wake up. And, interesting. My dreams are interesting. My, I close my eyes, and it's like my third eye goes, it gets super active. If you guys want to know about that, I'm sure some stories. I've had some really crazy things, and I don't know what they mean. That's the most challenging part. This is all so new to me. You know, I'm experiencing it, so I want to share it, and I want to see who else is experiencing it. Maybe you have some insight, because this is all new to me. But yeah, it's like very real. My intuition, is just getting crazy accurate, crazy strong. I just feel things and I know things. More so than I ever have before, which also leads into number 4 is the synchronicities, because I will know something and sometimes in a matter of minutes, sometimes within a day, I will be led to something that totally validates my knowing. So it's interesting. It's a little bit unnerving. I'm working on trusting it more, but it's like happening so much that, and when I know, it's like, it's not just a kind of like a I think I know. No, it's like I know I know, but I don't always know what to do with it. There's the conundrum there, because I'm still learning. So do I act on it? Do I approach it? Do I take it head on? Do I let it ride its time? Still learning all those parts, but my my intuition and just my knowing, I guess I call that what, claircognizance. Some people it's a lot stronger than others. Some situations it's a lot stronger than others. But it's just like there's sometimes I just like, I literally know what the person's going to say before they say it. And I mean, it's not a context thing. Like, I know. Now it doesn't happen all the time, so please, yeah. You can go ahead and try to test me. I might surprise you. Might not. So, I'm not, like, yeah, they're saying, I'm a mind reader and trying to take on bragging rights, that kind of thing. But I know what I know. When I know it. And I've had people try to, oh, no, that's not, no. And then goes back to number 4 with the synchronicities, and it comes out. Yeah, I know. I knew. But the other really cool thing that's come about with all of this too, I guess I should have put 6. The other really cool thing that's come about with all of this is as I am understanding the thought stories, as I am having the intuitive experiences, even though they're coming in bursts, as I'm having more vivid dreams that are telling me more things, and I may not necessarily always understand them, and as I am having these experiences where I'm getting the synchronicities that validate me, then all of this together what was I going to say? My belief in myself is stronger. Sorry guys, this is how it rolls right now for me. It's there, then it's gone. I gotta work on it. I gotta take action when it happens. Well, anyways, so the last one, I guess scratch number 5 or 6 or whatever it was, is anticipation. I have this feeling of anticipation. I feel like a little kid looking at all the presents under the Christmas tree. Just, I don't know what it is. This has been constant and steady now for months within me. Just this incredible feeling of anticipation that so much as goodness is coming, and not just to me, like to this entire world, because we're all connected, we're all one. Maybe that's what my number 5 was. The more I experience these things, the more deeply I understand God is within me, and I am a physical representation of God. And I guess maybe as you go about your day and you go about your experiences, and if any of this resonates within you, I would invite you to stop and think. Where is this coming from? Is it from the outside? Or is it from the inside? And what does that mean? Because God lives inside of you. That means you don't need to turn to the outside world to make your inner desires a reality. The power is within you. It's always been inside of us. I think that's one of the things the law of attraction was trying to teach. But maybe they just didn't have the words, or maybe I didn't hear the message the right way. It's all within you. And when you can go within and recognize God in you and stop going outside and giving that power away to some unknown. One of the articles I'm working on for my blog. When we go inside, that's where the connection is. I mean, think about it. Our connection is within us. Even if you go to a church, you might be listening to everything and you might be experiencing on the external surface, but that's not what the power is. The power, the connection is within. So I don't know. Like I said, I have just like so many things going through my head, so many different, I'm trying to put it all together. Anyways, I just wanted to put this out there to see if anybody else is experiencing stuff like this. If you are, you're not alone. Hello. You've seen me in private form. But I would love to hear from you. And what else are you experiencing in your life right now that may be different? Because here's the thing. When we take time and make time to share with each other, we validate each other. That's why I do these videos. That's why I share what I share. I mean, I get nothing from this. But my hope is to inspire thought. That's one part of my hope. And the second is to validate those who are having experiences and maybe they're not ready to step up and step out and say what they are thinking or feeling. And that's okay. Because there is no right or wrong. There really isn't. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I wanted to bring this tonight and share this with you. I hope that you all have had an amazing week. Have a beautiful weekend. And, yeah, as soon as I can get some kind of actual girth to my articles, and I will start posting them and sharing them again. But right now, I'm just like, it's kind of like this resonates, and then all of a sudden it dries up, and then this will resonate, and but yeah, I've got some pretty deep stuff that, but I don't want to post it half-assed. That's just, you know, straight up truth. So, anyways, also, yeah, my blog is phoenixconsciousness.com. I've been working on also creating some, you know, like a t-shirt business, I'm working on some stuff. And regardless, I mean, I appreciate y'all's support. So, thank you. And I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye, everyone.